Guys, today it's going to be a serious battle. We managed to bring together two monstrous vehicles. And now we'll find out what's better, BRP Maverick Turbo or entirely custom buggy. Take bets, we are to start right now. First of all, I want to say that it was rather hard to bring these machines together. They are extremely expensive, and every tiny breakage may become quite a costly issue. That is why the owners of the machines had been hesitating for a long time before finally decided to take part in the battle. Moreover, to test these machines properly, we needed both a special track and pro riders. And today we have the both, a proper track and awesome riders. Thanks them a lot for taking part in this video. And now, when our riders are preparing for the race, let's probe slightly deeper in these interesting machines. This awesome buggy is called Fun Cruiser Super Sport, and it was built completely from scratch by a workshop F Motorsport. An entirely new frame, design, suspension and so on. They've already made several machines, but this one is considered as the most fast and powerful. The weight of the vehicle is slightly less than a ton. It's equipped with the Honda engine K20, 2 liters capacity, and the power is 230 HP. There is an all-wheel drive, custom professional suspension system, mechanical gearbox and so on. It's really awesome machine, but I don't know if it has any chances today, cause the competitor is so tough. Side-by-side vehicle BRP Maverick XRS 1000 Turbo. There are many views that this vehicle is the best SSV in the world. I would say at least undoubtedly it's one of the best. It weighs 700 kilos and it's equipped with the engine 900 cubic centimeters capacity with turbocharger, so the total power is about 200 HP. The vehicle is equipped with CVT transmission and awesome suspension. Yes, Maverick is a highly effective machine, but the rider matters more. And the rider of this Maverick is a champion of the country in SSV class. That is why it's going to be a tough race for the competitor Fun Cruiser buggy. Now let's make a little face-to-face comparison between the machines. First of all, again about engines. Fun Cruiser 2 liters capacity Honda K20 engine without turbo, 230 HP and torque is 160 Nm. Such engines are usually used in Honda Accord. The engine works with 5-range manual gearbox. Maverick is equipped with 3-cylinders engine, Rotax Ace, 900 cubic centimeters capacity. It's twice smaller than Honda engine, but it has turbocharger, so the total power is approximately the same, about 200 HP. There is a CVT transmission with the newest QRS6 variator. One of the most important features for the both machines is a suspension system. Fun Cruiser has all custom suspension, specially made for this buggy. It's equipped with professional shocks, regular. They are adjustable and most durable for the toughest rides. Maverick also has a Georgia suspension, equipped with the most efficient Fox Podium 3.0 shocks. Suspension travel is really huge, just look at it. It's 59 cm at the front and 61 from behind. I can't wait to see how it works. As to the cabin, it's quite simple in Fun Cruiser, but rather comfortable. We see here only the essential things, absolutely nothing more. The dashboard is under the top of the roof, to keep the gauges far from dirt and water. By the way, the gauges are rather smart, the only bright spot in the whole interior. Maverick can show us more, so to speak, luxurious interior. The design is more usual, like in a regular car. But of course everything here is made of a waterproof material. It's matter of taste, certainly, but I like this cabin more. It's not so dull and very functional. Well, I think it's enough of theory, let's do some practice. Firstly, we try to race right on a track to see the difference in behavior of the machines. Let's go! Actually, I think it's no matter what the machine. The champion rider skills rule here. That is why Maverick takes the first place without any problem. Of course, it's so hard to compete with such experienced rider. But as you can see, Fun Cruiser goes very decently. He tries his best to keep up with the leader. But we want to see the difference between the vehicles. So let's stop and let our riders trade places. You see, the things change dramatically, but on the other hand remain the same. This time Fun Cruiser becomes leader, but in fact champion skills matter again. Nevertheless, Maverick keeps very tight as we can see. Well, it's very interesting and big thanks to our riders, but we still can't figure out any difference between the machines. So now I want to suggest this. Let's do an old good drag race. I think it's the only way to see the real difference without taking into account the experience of our champion. Well, we found a proper straight road for our drag race, though it's slightly less than a classic quarter, about 300 meters. It's time to find out who is faster, BRP Maverick or Fun Cruiser, CVT transmission or manual gearbox. Let's go! At the beginning, Fun Cruiser goes first, but in the very end Maverick catches up with it and wins. Very tight race. Let's do it again. And we see the same thing. First the Cruiser is in the lead, but it again gives way in the very end. Now let's again try to change the riders. And again Maverick wins the race, no matter who drives it. Well, it seems that we have a truthful result this time. You know, after the drag race, we were going to continue our tests, maybe a bit of off-roading, but all of a sudden the both vehicles got broken. That came as a full surprise for us. Fun Cruiser broke its tie rod, and Maverick had the steering lever bent, as a result of a jump with cold shocks. Unfortunately, the both machines are not able to compete anymore. Well, at least let's talk a little about the prices. The sum seriously depends on numerous modifications that can be done with these vehicles. But these particular buggies, they both cost about $50,000. Despite we got broke in the both cars, I think our tests were quite interesting. We found out that small motor with turbocharger and CVT beats much larger motor without turbo and with mechanical transmission. And now we are going to figure out the repair expenses. And I think it's time to call it a day. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe the channel if you like this video. It will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.